Just a reminder before today's programme that if you haven't seen the previous numbered instalment of the Now Review that we indeed reviewed here on the channel, you can still view it, and that of course was Now 105. Also be sure to catch up on the Now Dance journey with the last instalment, taking a look at the two releases from 1995. And now, here on AMTV, we continue that Now Dance journey on the Now Review. Missing 1996, we head straight on to 1997. The following programme is rated U. It is suitable for all audiences. Hi there guys, it's Martyn here, and welcome back to another instalment of the Now Review. And today we're continuing the Now Dance journey with this instalment, Now Dance 97. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. You might be saying, Adam, in the last episode you took a look at Now Dance 95. So where on earth is Now Dance 96? Well, sadly, dear viewer, for whatever reason they decided to skip the year 1996. Maybe it wasn't a good year of dance music, who knows? But they jumped straight from Now Dance 95 to Now Dance 97. And if we just take a look at the cover art here, you'll notice some familiarities. They've actually adapted the main Now That's What I Call Music logo, you know, that sort of same style we all know with the Now at the top, the subtitle in that bar, and then the number or whatever it is underneath. So now the package is looking more like the mainstream numbered Now That's What I Call Music series. Of course, by this point, 1997, you were into like Now 37, 38, 39, that sort of territory. So it's interesting they skipped 96, but this cover is oh so 90s, that the whole dot motif that was sort of very popular towards the end of the decade against this lime green background. I'm not sure how I feel about the white dots correlating with the green. I mean, yes, it works, and like the orange of the logo is quite striking. I'll tell you what I don't like. I don't like this sheen, like that little sparkle there. I really don't like that, but that is of course just personal preference. There is your spine, and this is 2 CDs, so let's take a look at the all-important track list on the back. And because it's just the one album today from 1997, let's have a look at what's on here. Okay, you have Spice Girls with Spice Up Your Life, Bellini with Samba de Janeiro, Gala with Freed From Desire, Entrance feat Rod Stewart with Do You Think I'm Sexy, Hot Chocolate with You Sexy Thing, Eternal feat Bebe Winhams with I Wanna Be the Only One, the Boss Cat main mix, Backstreet Boys with Everybody Backstreet's Back, 911 with Body Shaking, George Michael with The Strangest Thing 97, Rosie Gaines with Closer Than Close, the Spice Girls again with Who Do You Think You Are, To Ibiza with Ooh La La La, Sash feat Rodriguez with Ecuador, DJ Quicksilver with Bellissima, Poppers presents Aura with Every Little Time, The Course with Ready or Not, Stax with Joy 97, Chicane with Power Circle with Offshore 97, Louise with Arms Around the World, the Rated PG Club mix, BBE with Flash, Amini UK with Passion. So that's 21 tracks on disc 1. Let's move over to disc 2. So you have Moby with the James Bond theme, Chumbawamba with Tub Thumping, The Chemical Brothers with Block Rockin' Beats, The Blue Boy with Remember Me, The Source feat Candy Station with You Got the Love, Eternal, again I think, with Angel of Mine, The Ignorance Club mix, Coolio with Ooh La La, Boris de Lugosh presents Boom, that's a very odd artist name, with Hold Your Head Up High, Coco with I Need a Miracle, Laguna with Spiller from Rio, Do It Easy, Brainbug with Nightmare, DJ Quicksilver, again with Free, Fatboy Slim with Everybody Loves a Carnival, Prodigy with Breathe, The PF Project feat Ewan McGregor with Choose Life, Johnny Harris with Stepping Stones as heard on the Levi's advert, Tintin Out with Strings for Yasmin, Bentley Rhythm Ace with Bentley's Gonna Sort You Out, Slacker with Scared, Tall Paul with Rock the House, Diddy with Give Me Love, and Adam F with Circle. So that is a grand total of 43 tracks. And if we look under the barcode, it does indeed say CD NOD 17, as this is the 17th release overall in the Now Dance series. I've got to be honest, in my opinion, that's a pretty stellar track list, and I'll talk more about it in a moment, but we're going to open this up. And there is your disc, or disc 1 anyway, a nice very bright green colour, sort of matches the front cover, and the orange logo makes sense now in 2D rather than 3D. Yeah, do you know what? Green and orange, despite not being my overall favourite colours, they do correlate quite nicely on this disc. And if we just open this up, there is disc 2, which is the colours inverted, so the logo is now green and the disc is now orange. I think this is a lot more garish than disc 1, but you know, it still works as well. And oddly enough, you have the cover again. Now usually in this back plate they take the cover, remove the logo, so this in theory should just be the green background with the white dots, but for whatever reason they must have loved the logo so much that they decided to put it right there again. And as I mentioned before, I would get the booklet out, but really it doesn't add anything new. It is basically just the track list again with some additional like standard production stuff, not any interesting notes about the artist, which is a shame. So the track list, I actually really like this one. Oddly enough, a lot of the artists repeat twice, which I think at that point, at least on like one album, it did happen, but not like a lot. But like the Spice Girls are on here twice, Eternal's on here twice, DJ Quicksilver's on here twice. But I think these are all like cracking songs. I mean, Spice Girls, for example, 1997, they were like the biggest thing in the world, the biggest girl group. So you've got 2 of their tracks. You've got Spice Up Your Life, one of their best, and Who Do You Think You Are, also really well known. I mean, they launched Channel 5, for goodness sake. I mean, that's how big the Spice Girls were. And to be honest, I've noticed from this track list there is a lot of like actual songs focused on dance music. Like a lot of these I would consider to be proper dance tunes. Sure, some of them are more pop focused, like the Spice Girls even, and the Chumbawamba song for example, but there are some classic dance songs on here. Also a lot of songs with like the 97 prefix, have you noticed that? So like 97 follows the song name, so a lot of these implied these were re-releases or remixes of past songs, which is fine, but 1997 must have been a good year for like those remakes of songs. One song that is interesting, it's on here I think at least, is track 15 of CD2, which is the PF Project and Ewan McGregor with Choose Life. Now for anyone who knows, Choose Life of course was a phrase that Ewan McGregor's character said a lot in Trainspotting, so much so that they took his like monologue and made it into a dance song. And it's a good song. I'd say maybe it hasn't held up the best over the past 25 years, but you know, it's interesting that they decided to put it on here when a mainstream audience wouldn't necessarily take to it all the way through. Another song that I hear a lot, like DJ Quicksilver Free, for example, I Need a Miracle by Coco, which I find is one of those songs that like you might not know it at first, but as soon as you hear it you go, yep, that's the one. So a good blend of pop, like, and you got the Backstreet Boys, I mean that's pop in a nutshell. I think you've just got a good blend of like the pop stuff mixed with like your more hardcore dance stuff of the era. So in a nutshell, would I recommend this album to you? I think absolutely, especially if you're a dance fan. This is most certainly one of the best releases in the Now Dance series I think we've looked at so far. And considering you went from, you know, 4 releases in 1994 down to 2 releases in 1995 and then just skipping a year and then to 1 release in 1997, I think this album provides you a great package of great pop tunes, great dance tunes, just great tunes overall. Now where can you get this? Well, in a lot of places and quite easily. I picked mine up on CD for less than £1, so you can get it on CD very easily. There is also a cassette edition, which shouldn't be too hard to find. I wouldn't pay more than £5 for that, should be on a double cassette. And sadly, there is no vinyl release of this album. So Now Dance 97, I'd have to give it some time to decide whether it's my favourite so far in the Now Dance series, but it's definitely in my top 3. There's a great selection of tracks, really great choices. There's been no filler, no sort of major compromise here. Solid album in the series. Good to relaunch it if they took a break from 1996. And we'll only see how they continue to go on as we head on towards the end of the 1990s. But let me know in the comments section, do you own Now Dance 97? If you do, what format do you own it on? Which of the tracks on here is your favourite song? Or alternatively, do you not like Now Dance 97? Are the tracks not really your thing? Let me know in that comment section below. But that is all for this installment of the Now Review. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please remember to leave a like on the video and please subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. We're growing all the time, which is fantastic, and your support is brilliant, so thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for watching. And until the next one, I will see you guys next time. Well, that does bring us to a close this evening on AMTV. We do hope you enjoyed the programme, and please do keep your eyes open for brand new content that will be coming to you soon. Until then, have a very good week, and we hope that you join us again soon. Good night.